Yeah, it's gonna be windy and
So
colder
it's just going to
later.
be a gross day outside altogether. So, and then also last night, Lions
That was a
performed.
long,
I was on top of the world,
long
and so
day.
it takes a while to settle down a little bit before I can actually go down to bed. So, that being said, great weekend for us. How was your weekend out there? We're going to talk about sourcing in January
Okay.
and share our sales for the weekend. We have 31 items that we sold.
Is that average?
That's a good
Yeah.
weekend. That's
Okay.
like 10 items a day.
Yeah.
So it's a good weekend. But before we get started, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we are full time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday to talk shop with
Yes.
all of you out there. And today we're talking sourcing in January. And I think you always have to put the caveat of what the expectations are when it is that you are sourcing in January. Expectations should be lowered. So if you have a good weekend, it might be a meh weekend
Yeah.
if you were during like garage sale season. So
True.
this would be a really very meh weekend if it was garage sale season. But
Okay.
being the
Yeah.
first weekend in January where the options are limited, our bargain hunt was surprisingly good.
Yes.
Like
It was. We
this
got
was
good items.
it restores faith in bargain hunt.
Are deals to be had.
But I want to be clear on this. Like I feel like this was abnormal and not the new normal.
Yes, that's probably true. But I mean, if this is a sign of like returns from Christmas, that
I don't think
these
those would hit
stores,
that
I
quickly.
know,
Yeah. So I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I can hold out hope, but I mean, it could because if they got something in like a bent up box for a present,
Yeah.
then they can return it and
Yeah.
get a new one before Christmas.
Yeah.
So these could have been
It could be the
Christmas related
start of
returns.
the whole process.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that all ends up working out. But it was definitely a much better weekend of sourcing for us than
Yes.
what we've had in the last few. I know from a sourcing perspective as well, we've been making more trips to thrift stores than we
Mhm.
normally have, in which they have. We've been
They've
getting
been having
things
some decent items.
here and there,
Yeah.
but it's not like mind blowing
Right.
to say the least.
Don't run out there and like think you're gonna like win and score every time.
Um, so yeah,
There's
it's.
hope.
So I was curious to know how you doing out there.
How you doing?
How you
How
doing
you doing?
with your sourcing on January?
Good morning. Stuck at home searching Facebook Marketplace,
Yeah,
Bama.
that could
Yeah.
be a bit of a drag. I know.
The weather is gonna really put a
I'm
kink
curious
in
to know if
things.
you tried Whatnot. Whatnot to get it. I get about a 10 minute like
Session.
attention span of Whatnot, and then I get shut off on Whatnot, and I am no longer interested. So, um, it is not for everybody for sure.
No budging on the price for the warehouse sale you
Oh,
sent.
they
Oh,
wanted 5K. Yeah,
yeah.
I was hoping that they would be a little bit more desperate. But either way, reaching out, maybe they get more desperate over
Yeah.
time, and then they reach back out and they say, "Hey,
Or
you
just
just
keep
got
an
to
eye
take
on
it."
it. You could be one of those that's like, hey, I see you still have this. Because
The
we've gotten
person,
those
the
messages.
person you don't like to deal with. Yeah, you can be one of those people.
Just come in
So,
as a different alias.
so yeah.
Hey, just saw. No, we
um,
didn't talk before.
but yeah,
All
so
right.
so sourcing was better this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Moving forward, again, lower expectations. It's just not that time of
Yeah.
year. Still making trips to the thrift store, keeping expectations
You're
low.
still listing, so we're selling.
Still
So,
listing, and yeah, so it's still moving. And we got some items that we just recently listed. So these were
yeah.
all items that we just picked up either at a
Not
thrift
all.
store
Yeah.
or bargain hunt.
Some. Yeah.
Some of them, I'm saying
That's the hope right now. Buying the same number of Gaylord would be cheaper.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. First up, we have Grand Theft Auto for Xbox 360. Recently picked this one up at a thrift store. And there's a lot of like wear and damage to the case, so I
Mm-hmm.
sold this like below market. And usually I would replace the case
Yeah.
with like a good case with a bad game, like a bad
Game.
game's case that's in better condition. But this is one of the ones that has um, two, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
just don't have a overflow of those types of cases to.
It does have the map.
Yeah, it does have the map and everything, but that sold for $9.99 plus shipping.
Oh, that's not great.
And next up, we have a George Strait cassette tapes. This lot of two sold for $7.95 plus shipping. That was going to be my last swing on.
Cassettes.
No. I'm saying
Sure.
like if I still
Oh,
sell
if you
cassettes.
didn't sell them.
If they didn't
yeah.
sell for that price, they were going to be lotted up
Yeah.
or
Gotcha.
or chunked, one of the two. Next up, little baby.
Sometimes it's the little things.
The little things. This little baby. This is a Barbie articulated and it's called Chrissy Baby Doll, and this sold at $19.95 plus shipping, sold via promoted
Crazy.
listing. I love the little tiny baby sales.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally, little,
yeah, those things make me excited.
the small figurines. What you talking about? Ooh,
Next
we're
up,
about to have a cascade.
nope, I think we made it. This is a fashion fair. So we,
So, yeah, this was from our big makeup buy that we had at a garage sale.
yep,
This was one I was passing on. Just from the packaging, I thought it looked kind of cheap like, you know, play makeup. And Aaron went behind me and was like, yeah, no, we need to get these.
yeah,
What'd it go for?
$49.95 plus shipping.
Yep.
So,
So glad you double checked.
and she just wanted $1 a piece on
Yeah.
those. So that's like,
There were a lot to pass because it looked like they had been used or they had like the mold growing on them, but that
Yeah.
one was good.
this is an AT&T Singular Flex 2. This is a like a prepaid phone, open box, so it is open, and it sold for $26.55 plus shipping.
All right.
Another recent thrift store pickup. Every time you see this game, know that it will sell and it will sell fast. Guitar Hero Metallica. This is
really see it.
specifically Metallica. So there's a lot of Guitar Hero out there, but for whatever reason, I guess there's a shorter run on these. $38.95 plus shipping.
Be on the lookout.
And again, for that, I think I would have paid like
At most $2.
$2 to $4
Yeah.
is generally what I'm paying for at the thrift store
Why
for
don't
that
you
one.
just go from the top so it doesn't crash?
This is Tetris World Game Boy Advance, $12.95 plus shipping. We've had that one for a bit. We've been a little bit slower on shoes as of late, said Mama Bear.
I agree.
But this pair we've had for a while as well. And this is Adidas Court. So these are like tennis shoes. They are new with the box and everything. And they sold $21.95 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing. Next up, we have a record. And one of the things that we're going to probably talk about at some point, I'm going to think maybe Wednesday,
Okay.
is like some
coming up.
studying as far as what is considered stuff that you would pick up for resale and what you wouldn't based on margins and stuff like
So
that.
we're going to talk numbers.
So we'll talk a little bit numbers specific down to items. This one is a Randy Newman Sail Away record, and this sold $7.99 plus shipping.
Yeah. Pass. Pass on that.
All right, here's the one big bargain hunt buy that makes me restore some faith that
They're
it's
still
coming,
good.
it's coming back.
to get.
So $8 is what we paid for this Lego set. Now, granted, the box is in rough shape.
Someone looks like they stepped on it.
Yes, and this happens. It's going to go through the
Yeah.
post office. It
But
didn't have a secure box,
factory sealed.
but the
Nothing's
seal
been
is still
opened.
good. Everything's still in there, complete. $85 plus shipping, and
Yeah.
it sold really quickly.
Yeah, it did.
The market for them, a new sealed, was around $100. So because
Yeah.
of the damage to the box, I decided we'd go down. And again, the buy cost was so low that, you know, we're gonna make profit regardless. So, great sale on that one. Next up, we have an old Radio Shack speaker, and I have tested this, and it does work. So yeah, this is old school here. But this speaker sold $19.95 plus shipping, and it comes with a nice little Radio Shack case.
Yes. Said, you adults play with toys, we sell toys.
Yes.
And we get to test some, so sure,
Yeah.
we do. Legos,
I am still a
video
kid at heart.
games.
I am
all
still
the
a kid at
above.
heart.
Yes.
All right, we have, this is
When
an interesting
you
one.
sell things that you like, it doesn't feel as much like work, so.
This is 7 velvety
Oh, it is.
flocked Santa
Stickers.
stickers. And I picked this up last year around Christmas time, and it went through Christmas and then sold. Actually, we sold a lot of Christmas.
Yeah.
More than you would expect this time of year.
After, right after.
And that sold for $18 plus shipping for the Velvet Santas. A fast pair of selling shoes. I picked these up at our local thrift store not too long, and this brand is called Go Ruck. Okay, so these are some like military shoes by the name of Go Ruck is the name. They were in really good condition, and these sold really quickly for $55 plus shipping. $56 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
Yep.
And I will say, like, Malicious Buyer to some degree, like, they came in with like $30 and then they eventually got all the way up to 56 when I had them listed for 60.
Yeah.
Um,
We shall see. Because
yeah.
usually these are the buyers
I
that
know
will do
they
something on the
they
other
didn't
end.
message or anything.
Yeah.
Like the people that message and then
Yeah.
they're trying to lowball
Point out flaws.
yeah, like they try to talk down the
Mhm.
item. Those are the ones that I've just gotten to a point where I just block them
Yeah.
and move on and live on life peacefully.
Yeah.
Another thrift store pickup that we got recently, Super Mario Bros. Wii. Again, this has more like some like damage.
Damage.
Whenever you get stuff from the thrift store, they've passed so many hands that it just happens. It's inevitable. $22.50 plus shipping, fully tested. Me and my boys played for about an hour.
Yeah.
Just laughing downstairs and having a good time. That's a great game, and it's a
Yes.
great party game for multiple people. So definitely we already have that title in our
own collection.
For them to play downstairs. So whenever they have kids over and stuff like that, that's one of those games that they'll play together. But being that it was very scratched up, we had to make sure that we played it very well to make sure it's fully functioning. Next up, textbooks can do very well. I just always am wary that are you going to get the one that this is when they're no longer doing the course?
Yeah.
But I think it's worth the risk when there's a lot of money on the line. $2 or $1 or $2 is what we paid for this.
Probably one.
$56.05 plus shipping.
Not all textbooks, but
no. But when I picked up this one, there was two others. Right. So this is the first of the three that I picked up, and all three looked like they were going to sell around the $50 to $60 range. So.
But you got to get those listed fast. These should not be in your death pile because they remake them to sell at full price again. So
just to let you know, like when I pick up a textbook, it is literally the first thing I will list.
Yeah, there is a time limit on these.
The shelf life, it's like a ticking time bomb. I got to get it listed. Next up, we have West Wing. I don't know if anybody out there watched The West Wing, but we have series 1 through 5 of The West Wing DVD lot, and that one sold for $24.95 plus shipping. All right. Another ornament or Christmas item.
Good morning. Waking up to snow this morning. Oh
boy.
I really want snow, but I don't want to be snowed in. So.
This is a 2008 Santa Baby Hallmark keepsake ornament, and that one sold $8.99 plus shipping. So that's our second Christmas item. Yeah. So again, over the weekend, Christmas was still selling.
Yes. Well, I hope you don't lose power and you can just enjoy the pretty
I think that's always the big fear.
Weather.
We've already lost power once this year. We can't do it anymore.
I don't think this house can handle ice on power lines, and then all the trees that came from Helene that are ready to topple over. That would be bad.
Yeah. This is a 2014 Peterbilt Biker Babe diesel truck. It is in box. I put used because of how much damage and wear this box has, and I don't know whether or not this was taken out. I would imagine it probably wasn't, and this is mostly storage wear. And those are the types of details I might share in the comments so they know what they're getting. But this was somewhat rare. I had a hard time finding this, and I think I paid $12. So a little bit of a swing because I didn't find like an exact match. But it sold within a month for $55 plus shipping, and that was also a thrift store pickup that we got recently. So again, we're still getting good recent items.
Sorry, do you want me to get it?
Nope, I'll reach across.
I'll just
struggle. I'm gonna start sweating here.
That's okay.
We have a NKJV. This is a Bible you picked up.
Yes.
And this one is a Holman Study Bible, and this one $19.95 plus shipping. And again, we picked it up a few days ago, and it already sold. And that's one of those things where I think the threshold, and it's something we like to sell. We like to sell Bibles.
Yes.
Next up, we have Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Winter Games, sold $9 plus shipping. Had that a long time. Another book that we've
okay, fine, I'll give it.
Recently purchased.
This I also picked out.
Dungeons and Dragons Master's Guide, and this one sold $19 plus shipping.
Yeah, so those were good. Yeah. And we just got them this last week.
Yeah, I think all but one is sold.
I think there's one more Bible left.
Next up, we have this Live 8 It's got Snoop Dogg, Pink Floyd, Jay-Z, and a bunch of other people on it. And this one sold $8.95 plus shipping.
So it's a DVD.
Yeah. All right. This is one where we probably paid way too much for it.
Definitely did. Even
But-
as we were walking away, we were like, yeah, we shouldn't have got this.
I think I paid $20,
Yeah.
and then we sold them for $29.95 plus shipping. I like the Aikido stuff. There are
Yeah.
times where you can get some rare ones, and they can be worth money.
Mm-hmm.
And I never saw
Let me hold it.
a set like this where
It had.
had
I've
this-
never seen this stadium.
um,
And then yeah,
you have this. So there is money in these kind of things.
this way.
But I just decided to lot it all together
Yeah.
and started instead of trying to piece it out.
Yeah.
And it sold for $29.95 plus shipping.
Did the kids ever play with it, or was this one that we were like, let's not break it?
No, they were playing with it in the
Yeah.
back, and then they were all like getting loud, and it's like, nope, you guys
Aggressive.
gotta, because this is on a garage sale day, so we got
Yeah.
this somewhat early on the garage sale
We
day.
didn't really know what it was worth.
No,
Like,
we just took a swing because I and it's also something I actually don't mind messing with
yeah.
and working on.
Toys.
Next up, we have a lot of
I got them.
vinyls, vintage vinyls, Blue Oyster Cult. This is a lot of 2, self-titled, and something enrichment.
Some Enchanted
Enchantment.
Evening.
There you go.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't like that.
$26 plus shipping on that lot of records. Another book. This one, this is a Second Catholic Edition study Bible for the New Testament, and this one sold $8 plus shipping. Again, another one
Not
that
great, but
the initial offer
I'm
they came
okay
in
with
and
it.
the initial offer they sent me was $2,
oh gosh,
and they got all the way up to 8. Now I only had it
Crazy.
listed for 9.
man.
So, like, just when people come in really low, just don't budge.
Why
they will
don't
get there.
you give this to me for free,
Yeah,
and I'll pay shipping?
correct. This Disney princess, we have had this for 2.5 years,
That's nuts. Why do
at
we
least,
still have it?
if not 3 years. $14 plus shipping.
Hey, it
though.
still held a little bit of value, but probably not worth the space it took up for that
No,
long.
it's not. It didn't take up any space really. But $14 plus shipping on that. Third, is this the third item for Christmas? I think it is.
Yeah.
Ornaments.
Yeah.
And
They're
this
pretty.
is also, we've had these for a long time, and I don't really buy bulbs anymore
No.
for the reason of I don't know what bulbs to buy. I will
This is
say
the Victoria collection.
I like the keepsake ornament stuff,
Yeah.
especially if they're animated and
Right.
stuff like that. They typically do really well. But when it gets to like Christmas, I don't have an eye for
Yeah.
it. I know there's
It's funny because it was when we saw other people picking up bulbs, we're like, ooh, look, it's made in USA. It's glass. Look how pretty and gold glitter. Like, no.
$14.95 plus shipping, and it took 2 years to sell.
We have such an eye for fine items.
Thomas the Tank Engine, or Thomas and Friends. This is Spencer motorized, tested, and it works.
Is it metal?
Yes, this is die cast.
Yeah. Maybe. Don't.
It is
Yeah.
$13.95 plus shipping.
Okay.
All right.
Isn't the button supposed to be up?
No, it's got a thing
Oh,
where you
okay.
push it down, and
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
have any battery in it to avoid any corrosion.
Gotcha.
So, Vera Bradley, and this is a crossbody.
Yep.
Oh, look at me.
Nailed it.
$14.95 plus shipping. Sold via promoted listing, international sale.
Okay, cool. Not seeing that again. Let's see. Yes, someone, Heather said, I think it's fun to play with toys as an adult. Takes us back to our childhood.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
And those seem to be things that we are, like our eyes go to. Oh, I remember this.
Yeah,
Oh, my dad had this. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
it's always that.
Yeah.
Fourth item that we sold that
thing.
is Christmas. This is a Star Wars Hallmark keepsake. We've had this one for a while. It did finally sell $29.95 plus
That's great.
shipping.
Yeah.
So still a good sale. And our last sale of the day. So 4 Christmas items out of 31.
Yeah, pretty
It's
good.
pretty interesting. We have Mystery Science Theater, a lot of 9 VHS tapes. And this lot sold for $47.45
These kind. Okay.
for that
That's
whole lot.
pretty good.
So yeah, pretty good sale. And again, I would have picked these up at a thrift store for 50 cents each.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in for $4.50, out for $47.45. So
Yeah, can't beat that.
no, can't beat that at all. And yeah, so it's a Good weekend of sales. I would say a good weekend of
Right.
sourcing.
We didn't even, we went to one garage sale.
Yeah, we went to one garage sale, which we bought some stuff. The highlight of it was we bought a camera for $7 that we'll be able to sell for 40-ish.
That's good.
So that'll cover everything we purchased.
Yeah, I got 4 jerseys, like vintage jerseys. One's a Mighty Duck jersey, but it has significant staining on them, and I'm not going to attempt to do it because our washer will put blue stains on everything. So it's made it this far. I don't want to add to the damage, so it's going to be sold
Yeah.
in condition.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I think we need to probably do something with our washer though. If
Like
it's doing
replace it.
staining.
It is. It's ruined so many
We
clothes.
need to do a deep cleaning of it or something.
I tag you in.
No.
He did a deep cleaning of our dishwasher. He did a great job. And
Yeah.
our dishes are perfect. So I tag you in.
So for now, I guess more personal updates. I won both my fantasy league championships.
Thank goodness.
So I am on
because you
cloud
have
nine.
tortured us through the whole football season.
I am on cloud 9. The Lions are number 1 seed, so like I am like
Yeah.
up here
Like,
right
can't
now.
get better.
I am on a whole nother level. But as a part of this, so to kind of like
Tie it
give
all
to
in.
myself
Yeah.
or whatever, I did buy myself a gaming computer. So that'll be fun.
At least when I'm listing, because I'm going to use it too for like shipping and stuff, I don't have to like have coffee breaks in between like buffing each page because it's the computer that we currently have. We paid $7 for the
I think we paid $3.
at a yard sale, and it's been fine, but it's very old and slow.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to like click, 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 be done faster.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is going to be happening. So
Yes.
we'll be hopefully setting that up today. I do have some items to list and get caught up on.
Yeah. Tip, Bama said, if you stain treat it, you can put it in an old pillowcase to wash. I know. I can try that. I just, like, I have thrown bags of clothes that I've stained. And I'm so nervous to put, maybe I'll put like a white t-shirt in and see how it comes out. We don't have many white clothes because they've all gotten ruined.
Yeah.
But thank you for the tip. I will try it
Yeah.
with some clothes that I don't care about first.
So yeah, so it'll be a busy day.
Yes.
I'll be productive, getting a lot of stuff done, but it might not all be business related, and that's okay.
Yeah. Why? What are you not doing? What are you doing that's not business
I'm
related?
just saying, getting the computer
That's
set up
business related. Well, you're,
loosely.
yeah.
Loosely. And then obviously still going to the thrift store this morning. So it
And I
is a
have a lot to
cold,
ship.
wet, rainy day, so I definitely have to get some clothes on and bundle up.
Yes.
And then you'll get shipping and anything else.
Yeah, I have appointments for our son, and then they have the class
You
tonight.
seem so excited to say that.
And we have school today, so
Yeah.
I'll be busy.
So beep beep.
It's not going to be going many places.
No, I know. I just like picking with you, so.
It's a Monday. Relax.
But we all hope you had a great weekend
Yes.
out there. Be back onto the mood of getting back into the flow
It
of
is
things
nice
a
to
little
be
bit.
on a schedule again.
Because the holiday seasons can really make it difficult to get back
Yes.
onto the schedule. So,
Yeah.
yes.
True. So I hope everyone stays safe and warm and enjoy the pretty white weather, but stay safe.
Take care,
See
everybody.
you tomorrow. Hold on, wait. It's leftover dye. You might also be able to run an empty bleach clean cycle. Thank you. If you're still there, thank you very much, Ben.